Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Better get that bag.
I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some Tiki. Thought I told him. Oh, you don't know Tiki. We bout to show him.
Yeah.
Don't touch my Tiki.
Oh yeah.
I'm a totem. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Baby, don't touch the ground. I'm about to make it rain.
Better get that bag.
I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some Tiki. Thought I told him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Better get that bag.
I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some Tiki. Thought I told him. Oh, you don't know Tiki. We bout to show him. Don't touch my Tiki. Oh, I'm a totem. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the Tiki gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name. I'm smoking on Tiki clouds. Too high, I can't come down. The crypto got in me. Don't let me follow crowds. You think the moon ain't here?
It's here.
Better calm that down. Tiki told him it's a token. Keep it rolling, that shit potent. Get that dip and earn that B&B. Sharks ain't got no leniency. Stack that up, that's currency. We'll take you where you wanna be. High, then I wanna be. Scams, they some wannabes. Bitch, I hit connect. Tiki tokens, what I wanna see. Yeah, watch me ball, get out the way. Top that 10K every day. Man, what else I gotta say? I don't do this shit for play. Yeah, my combo gotta stay. I'm with Kiki, she look Tiki, and she dancing in the rain. I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some Tiki. I thought I told him. Oh, you don't know Tiki. We bout to show him. Don't touch my Tiki. Oh, I'm a totem. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the Tiki gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Better get that bag.
I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some Tiki. Thought I told him. Oh, you don't know Tiki. We bout to show him. Don't touch my Tiki. Oh, I'm a totem. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the Tiki gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name. I'm smoking on Tiki clouds. Too high, I can't come down. The crypto got in me. Don't let me follow crowds. You think the moon ain't here?
It's here.
Better calm that down. Tiki told him it's a token. Keep it rolling, that shit potent. Get that dip dip it, earn that B&B. Charts ain't got no leniency. Stack that up, that's currency. We'll take you where you wanna be. High, then I wanna be. Scams, they some wannabes. Bitch, I hit connect. Tiki tokens, what I wanna see. Yeah, watch me ball it out the way. Pop that 10K every day. Man, what else I gotta say? I don't do this shit for play. Yeah, my combo gotta stay. I'm with Kiki, she look Kiki, and she dancing in the rain. I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some Tiki. I thought I told him. Oh, you don't know Tiki. We bout to show him. Don't touch my Tiki. Oh, I'ma throw them. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the Tiki gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Better get that bag.
I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some Tiki. Thought I told him. Oh, you don't know Tiki. We bout to show him. Don't touch my Tiki. Oh, I'ma throw them. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the Tiki gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name. We smoking on Tiki clouds. Too high, I can't come down. The crypto got in me. Don't let me follow crowds. You think the moon ain't here?
It's here.
Better calm that down. Tiki told him it's a token. Keep it rolling, that shit potent. Get that dip it, earn that B&B. Charts ain't got no leniency. Stack that up, that's currency. We'll take you where you wanna be. High, then I wanna be. Scams, they some wannabes. Bitch, I hit connect. Tiki tokens, what I wanna see. Yeah, watch me ball it out the way. Pop that 10K every day. Man, what else I gotta say? I don't do this shit for play. Yeah, my combo gotta stay. I'm with Kiki, she look Kiki, and she dancing in the rain. I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some Tiki. I thought I told him. Oh, you don't know Tiki. We bout to show him. Don't touch my Tiki. Oh, I'ma throw them. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the Tiki gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Better get that bag.
I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some Tiki. Thought I told him. Oh, you don't know Tiki. We bout to show him. Don't touch my Tiki. Oh, I'ma throw them. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the Tiki gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name. We smoking on Tiki clouds. Too high, I can't come down. The crypto got in me. Don't let me follow crowds. You think the moon ain't here?
It's here.
Better calm that down. Tiki told him it's a a token, keep it rolling, that shit potent. Get that dip and earn that B&B. Charts ain't got no leniency. Stack that up, that's currency. We'll take you where you wanna be. High, then I wanna be. Scams, they some wannabes. Bitch, I hit connect. Tiki tokens, what I wanna see. Yeah, watch me ball it out the way. Top that 10K every day. Man, what else I gotta say? I don't do this shit for play. Yeah, my combo gotta stay. I'm with Kiki, she look Tiki, and she dancing in the rain. I need my coins, I got my totem. I cop some Tiki, I thought I told him. Oh, you don't know Tiki, we bout to show 'em. Don't touch my Tiki, oh, I'ma throw them. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the Tiki gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Better get that bag.
I need my coins, I got my totem. I cop some Tiki, thought I told him. Oh, you don't know Tiki, we bout to show 'em. Don't touch my Tiki, oh, I'ma throw them. Yeah, it's Tiki gang, yeah, it's Tiki gang. Baby, don't touch the guap, I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the Tiki gang. We climbing up the chart, oh yeah, they know the name. I'm smoking on Tiki clouds, too high I can't come down. The crypto got in me, don't let me follow crowds. You think the moon ain't here? Better calm that down. Tiki told him it's a token, keep it rolling, that shit potent. Get that dip and earn that B&B. Charts ain't got no leniency. Stack that up, that's currency. We'll take you where you wanna be. High, then I wanna be. Scams, they some wannabes. Bitch, I hit connect. Tiki tokens, what I wanna see. Yeah, watch me ball it out the way. Top that 10K every day. Man, what else I gotta say? I don't do this shit for play. Yeah, my combo gotta stay. I'm with Kiki, she look Tiki, and she dancing in the rain. I need my coins, I got my totem. I cop some Tiki, I thought I told him. Oh, you don't know Tiki, we bout to show 'em. Don't touch my Tiki, oh, I'ma throw them. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the Tiki gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Better get that bag.
I need my coins, I got my totem. I cop some Tiki, thought I told him. Oh, you don't know Tiki, we bout to show 'em. Don't touch my Tiki, oh, I'ma throw them. Yeah, it's Tiki gang, yeah, it's Tiki gang. Baby, don't touch the guap, I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the Tiki gang. We climbing up the chart, oh yeah, they know the name. I'm smoking on Tiki clouds, too high I can't come down. The crypto got in me, don't let me follow crowds. You think the moon ain't here? calm that down. Tiki told him it's a token, keep it rolling, that shit potent. Get that dip and earn that B&B. Shots ain't got no leniency. Stack that up, that's currency. We'll take you where you wanna be. High, then I wanna be. Scams, they some wannabes. Bitch, I hit connect. Tiki tokens, what I wanna see. Yeah, watch me ball it.
Hello everyone, welcome to the TIKI Talk episode 17. Hope everyone's doing very great today. I'm just going to do my usual checks before we get started into today's AMA, just to make sure everything's working in terms of the stream audio and that everything's flowing as it should. Yeah, everything's looking perfect. Okay, awesome. So yeah, just first off, thanks everyone for taking some time out of your day to join the AMA with us today. It's very much appreciated. Just to kind of give everyone a bit of a rundown of what we'll be going over today in terms of the AMA. Pretty standard in terms of what we've seen in our last AMAs. We'll just first go over some updates and changes. We'll be also going over some small marketing updates as well. And kind of just more of a general roadmap of where we see to be transitioning in the project and what kind of updates and changes we can expect to see. After this, we'll probably just go into our normal general questioning segment. I'll be taking questions in the voice chat as well as the Telegram main chat and YouTube chat. So definitely feel free to ask any questions you like. The majority of updates today will be focused heavily around the NFT project that we're launching. If you don't know too much about that, and I'm sure you do, we've been talking about it a lot in the past couple of days, it's going to be our amazing NFT project that we have coming up, and it's around 6 days away from launch. But yeah, we'll probably jump right into the updates first to kind of just start. Yeah, we'll start getting this going. I'll just change the slide here. And do make sure as well, check out the YouTube live stream as well if you want to look at the slides up on the screen. We'll be having the updates there, but I will be talking about some of the updates as well. So, alright, so jumping right into it. So NFTiki and the changes we're going to be expecting to see as of the launch in 6 days. So we as a team have been conducting more research into our NFT implementation and to ensure we can do our best to service the Tiki token community and ensure we follow the rules and standards of the wider NFT community, we have officially decided to remove the reward to minters, and this was going to be a 5% of the minting cost that was going to be redistributed back to minters in our initial offering for the NFTs. And this was as a result of the newfound information that we discovered. Having a percentage of the costs and fees that were dedicated for community distribution has a number of negative repercussions that would essentially threaten the NFT project, and I'll add more to this in a moment as well. And additionally, we have decided to change the resale fee from the 10% amount to 6%. We made this decision is in comparison to a lot of other NFT projects that are pretty successful. This was really high, essentially, and we want to make sure that our amazing NFTs are that much more appealing to investors, having a lower fee, which is essentially that royalty that goes back to our team, and we will be basically adding into the Tiki ecosystem as well. And if you aren't aware of what that 10% fee was, as it kind of stands on the website that we have with information, this is the fee that would be going back in towards directly into the Tiki token ecosystem in terms of the Tiki buyback wallet and staking rewards. So, but yes, this fee has been changed from a 10% fee to a 6% fee instead. So this should ultimately be seen as a good thing, because obviously we're trying to make our project as appealing as possible as we kind of enter into a new area in the crypto world, into the NFT market. We have to make sure we're kind of setting the standards that are kind of already existing there. So next off, so obviously regarding the reason for the 5% minting cost distribution that we've removed, um, we found a number of different issues that can arise from this, and we want to make sure that our NFT project is fair, sustainable, and obviously most. Oh, sorry, I've just muted my mic. Sorry, I'll start over. I think I accidentally muted it. But obviously, yeah, so regarding the reason why we're removing the 5% minting cost distribution back to holders, is we found obviously a number of different issues that can arise from this, and we want to make sure that our NFT project can be fair, sustainable, and most of all successful as we come into that. So first off is we found that this feature would heavily only benefit large investors and early minters, and the distribution of the rewards would be, for most people, way too low compared to the actual transaction fee on the Ethereum network. So we don't really see a positive out of this. It will be distributing a lot of smaller rewards to individual holders, and it's just negatively impacting everyone and us as totally as a team. In addition to this fact, we have also discovered that there have been a couple of collections that have been banned or suspended on OpenSeas for activities that involved redistribution system, as it was a violation of the platform's policies. So removing this is obviously our safest option to ensure that we get listed successfully, and we follow the general standards of the NFT community, which currently exist on the OpenSeas marketplace. And I'll allow people to ask questions about this if you have any concerns about this after the updates. So moving on to some of the marketing updates, especially focused around the NFTiki release. So as we come closer to the release of NFTiki, and as I mentioned, we're coming in really, really close now. So as of writing, we're 6 days away from the pre-sale. And I'll just add something on this. If you don't know what the pre-sale is, if you go to nftiki.co, you can actually join the waitlist to potentially win a place on the whitelist if that's something you're interested in. It's definitely a good way to get ahead and make sure that you get your NFT if it's something that you're really interested in getting. So definitely check that out. So in terms of marketing, a lot of the NFT community lies around Twitter. So we'll be looking to take on a lot of a series of high-profile NFT influencers to really get the word out about our amazing NFT project. And we'll expect to roll this out a couple of days before the pre-sale date to ensure to maximize hype. And on top of this as well, we've been working with some of the marketing agencies in the crypto space, and we've been booking a couple of banner ads through them. So this is something that we'll be continuing to do as well in the coming weeks after the release of the NFT project. Sorry, I think my mic keeps muting itself. It's very very odd. I hope I didn't cut off too much of you in the voice chat there. I'm not too sure what's happening there. But obviously, continuing on, our community has been doing a fantastic job shilling the NFTiki and Tiki token on Twitter. And also we'll be running a round 2 competition of the shilling competition. If you aren't aware of this, we ran a competition last week and there was $100 won. So it was went really well, and everyone seemed to have a really good time with it. And obviously there was a bit of a prize, so it was really awesome. So we'll be running a round 2 of this at the exact same prize. So definitely keep an eye on that as we kind of come up towards the release of NFT. It's very crucial to the project success, everyone in the community helping out and getting the word out about Tiki token and NFT. So do thank everyone that's getting involved in that. Obviously, after the NFT release, we'll be shifting a lot of our focus to the upcoming Tiki Dash application, which is also expected to release this month. And we'll be divulging a lot more information on this in the coming weeks, as well as the associated marketing plans. So moving on to kind of what's next for Tiki, kind of after these coming weeks and months. So we're going to be focusing. So obviously our kind of roadmap, we've got our NFT release as kind of our first big thing, which is expected to release on the 22nd of this month, 7 p.m. UTC. So there's obviously information about this on the website with a countdown. Coming after that, we expect to see the TIKI Dash release come in the end of this month. Also, we will be working in the back on some roadmap updates and clarifications. Obviously, as it stands, we have our current roadmap on the website, but we will kind of be working to revamp this and currently align it with our current focuses and goals to make sure that it's better attuned to what we're trying to achieve as a whole in the coming months. And obviously with this, we will be doing our main website information revamp. So we're going to make sure that, I think we explained this in a previous AMA, we wanted to make sure the information on the website was more specifically tailored to Tiki Token as a project and kind of give investors a big insight of what we are and what we want to achieve on in the community. So definitely keep an eye out for that. We also, our developer will be working on the div tracker contract updates, and obviously this is specifically for the auto reinvest and multi-reward functions that we have coming up in the future as well. And obviously, like I said, with the roadmap updates and clarifications, we will kind of align these updates to where they sit on the roadmap. Obviously, we'll be looking into sex listings, and we'll obviously be in discussions with a lot of these platforms as we kind of come up onto that time on the roadmap. We'll also be looking to make more partnerships in the future to kind of progress marketing and gain more connections and utilities in the future. And obviously we'll have a lot much more planned for Tiki as we kind of progress and reevaluate where we stand as a project and community of how everything's going. So yeah, there's a lot kind of to be excited about. Obviously one thing I didn't mention there as well is, which is still being actually worked on in the background, is the Tiki swag as well, which is something I'm also really excited for to see. But this is currently still in the design phase, and it's still looking pretty good at the moment. So it's something else to keep an eye on about for people that are interested, and I'm definitely interested about that as well. But yeah, kind of the main takeaways. One of our big things that we have coming up right now, especially for this month, is the NFT release, which from what you've seen is a really beautiful collection of Tiki Mask NFTs, and they're really, like I can't really stress it enough how amazing they are, and without a doubt I'd say the best on the NFT marketplace in the Ethereum network. So it's going to really put our mark on there and kind of show everyone what we're all about. And it's something that's going to continuously update in the future, especially acting as a DAO token, and be able to get community feedback and vote on future updates as well. So it's going to be something that's going to continuously improve, and it's definitely something to be excited about. So that kind of covers the updates and kind of changes segment for this AMA, and we'll probably move back on to community questions. I'm sure a lot of you guys will have a lot of questions regarding these updates and changes. Definitely feel free to ask anything you like. I'll be opening the voice chat now, so definitely if you have a question, just raise your hand in the voice chat. Also feel free to I've changed the wrong slide on the live stream. There we go. All right, so just also feel free to write your questions directly into the chat as well on the Telegram or YouTube chat. But yeah, I hope all those updates were clear. But everything also, just as an update, where everything is on track for the release on the 22nd of this month. So everything's looking really well, and we'll be progressively making updates to the website regarding information, as we've stated before, that everything is really subject to change as we kind of finalize everything and get towards that initial release. So we want to do our best to make sure that what we're releasing is the best it can be, and we're obviously learning more and more as we come to that time. So yeah, definitely feel free to ask questions if you like. About anything. Could be NFT related, it can be Tiki token related, it could be anything. So just feel free to ask. Harder King says, "What do I miss?" That's okay. We'll have the live stream recorded as well, so you'll be able to kind of watch over everything. But um, I'll post the also post these slides into the main chat as well, so kind of everyone can see what was happening as well. But um, yeah, but this will also be recorded as well, so you can go over about it. So Tiki Knight says, any talks with Sathan about getting added to the wallet? I believe we have tried contacting and reaching out to them, but probably hasn't been successful. As you could probably imagine, they're a very successful project and they get bombarded with a million requests from a million other projects. So, and I've kind of reiterated this before into the chat. They're probably more of a team to reach out to other projects that they're interested in. Obviously, these a lot larger and huge projects that they want to have on their platform. Hashad says, when Tiki listed on Binance, I, it would be obviously an amazing thing, but Binance is a very huge and professional level exchange, and a lot of other projects probably won't get listed on there as well, especially as a very unique token like Tiki token as well, that has the reward system that it does. It's probably something that we can't expect to see as of yet. So John says, I'm not sure if I understood this correctly. Does this? Oh, sorry, the chat keeps moving. Does this mean there is no benefit of holding an NFT other than resale value, no rewards for holding? Not necessarily. As the token is a kind of DAO token, it gives you kind of community privileges to vote on kind of upcoming updates. Also, I might have forgot to clarify this as well. The Genesis class NFTs will give extra privileges to the upcoming Tiki Dash application. So we talked about there would be premium access on that as well. Also, that there would be a pool of around 30 million tokens, which would be distributed over a course of 90 days, which Genesis holders would actually be able to claim as a daily reward. As well. So there is a pool of rewards for those Genesis holders, which there is a fair amount of those. There's, I think, 12.5% of the total 12.5% of the total supply pool is the Genesis class NFT. So it's not like it's something that's ridiculously hard to acquire. And yeah, so definitely those rewards are there in which will remain on the BSC. So Jay says, is the 500 million market cap still on the roadmap for Q4? Currently, it is on the roadmap for Q4 on the website, but as we've stated, we are going to revise our priorities in terms of a roadmap in the coming future, so we can kind of expect everything to change that we have set our eyes on. But obviously, we do have our eyes set on the stars for our project, as we kind of do believe that our project is very valuable, especially coming up in the months for what we have released. It's kind of what we have expected in the future. But obviously, like I said, everything's kind of subject to change, and this is standard in any kind of project. Not even crypto related, that things are always going to be bound to change. So like I said, as I've also expressed today, that we will be revising the roadmap and clarifying a lot of stuff on there to make sure it's specifically focused towards our current priorities. Yeah, Bull Run is coming. I have no doubt about it, especially with what we have coming and what we're going to be offering to our investors with the suite of different products that we have in our ecosystem in the coming weeks. I do believe, personally, I'm super pumped with everything that we have.
Hey Jake, just gonna hop in for a quick second. Good job as usual. Thanks for explaining everything so clearly. I'm sure everybody appreciates the great job you do on this.
Thank you.
Thing that anyone that wants to get in on this, and like if you're listening, you probably are. If you're not sure if you're gonna get on the whitelist, by the
Jenna, I think you might have cut off there.
Yeah, I think I have the same problem you did. Sorry, that's off.
Yeah, I think it's doing
Well,
something weird where it automatically mutes you. It's I don't know why. It's very weird.
yeah, I'm
Telegram.
using it. I'm not sure. So as I was saying, you have a certain way for getting on the whitelist by going to Discord. If you manage to invite 5 people to the Discord, then you have a guaranteed spot on the whitelist. So if you're not sure if they're like in DAO, because honestly, the sweepstake widget is, well, there's more entries there than there are spots to get up. So if you want to be 100% sure you're on the whitelist, then do head on over to Discord. The explanation is there. Just have to invite 5 people, verified people, and send us your wallet link, and boom, you're on. And you're 100% sure that you're on the whitelist.
Yeah, definitely. And we're cutting out a bit from you there, but if you didn't hear that properly, definitely head over to the Discord if you aren't a member of there at the moment. We do have a kind of thing running over there. If you do invite 5 people to the group via your own personal link, you do essentially get your confirmed spot onto the whitelist for the upcoming NFT pre-sale. So definitely check that out. I'll put the Discord link into the chat if you want to join that. Definitely get on that if you want to kind of can really guarantee your spot on the whitelist. It's definitely worth checking out, and it also helps the project as a whole. So I'll go over some couple other questions that I might have missed here. Sanguine says, I'd like more clarity on potential sex listings. Is the Tiki team's goal to have sex listing implementation that also affects PancakeSwap holders? In other words, with a system where exchange volume is also distributed to PancakeSwap holders. Is that a great difficulty? So as we've kind of just been discussing with a lot of our kind of listing teams and stuff on how this would ideally work is it would probably be all kind of connected together, ideally in a way that on the centralized exchange side, it would most likely be in the form of a fortnightly to monthly redistribution back towards our dividend tracker, and kind of that would manage the entire distributions. And this would be kind of a linked system in a way where it would kind of keep everything tied together. Where the sex listing would handle their own distributions monthly as well to their individual holders, and that also percentage would be distributed over to us, which would be handled in a manual distribution kind of fashion. And this is pretty standard with a lot of other projects that we've just kind of seen, but as of this, it's a good idea. We want to make sure that the decentralized exchange that we do get listed on is one of the top ones. So that's why we're not going to be settling for any lower volumes exchanges at the moment. And we do crucially see it as it's very important that we focus on project development first before we jump onto these exchanges. It's very, very important that we just don't get listed on an exchange just for the sake of getting listed on an exchange. And I know everyone wants to see us get listed on exchange, and believe me, I do. But obviously, we want to make sure that we've kind of set our project out to be the best that it can be. And obviously, nothing can be the best. Obviously, there's improvement all the time. But we just want to make sure that we're more developed before we kind of jump into that. But discussions have been done, and we've been planning on how it could work. So these things have been considered. But yeah, it's probably a system that you can most likely see once we are listed on an exchange. Petit Tenzer says, props for removing the ETH reflection, fully support it. Also, this lowers the negative buy pressure where buyers might only get a mint. Yeah, exactly. And this is like another benefit I was saying. It's truly only kind of a one-sided benefit to early minters and large investors, and we want to be able to focus our NFTs truly on what they are, is beautiful artwork and telling a story, and yeah, they're just one of a kind, unique artwork. And obviously, something as I'm not an NFT investor, it was kind of difficult to understand, but that's truly what they are, and we're adding that extra utility as well to our ecosystem, that they don't have to give you money constantly, but they are going to be there to help our community and kind of raise awareness of what the Tiki community is and what we stand for, and it's going to be there to provide extra benefits to us as a whole. So I think someone was asking about the direct utility as for existing holders. So Jay says, there's got another question here as well. So thanks for answering my first question. Next one, NFT key is on the ETH platform, Tiki token is on the BSC platform. How do they support each other? Yeah, so basically, as we've kind of decided with the what's called the resale value, which is going to be a percentage of the fees that are distributed as a royalty to our team, and we've decided that we're going to be 10% of this royalty fee will actually be going back on 6% now. Sorry, will be going back into the actual BSC Tiki ecosystem. So this will be something done in a manual fashion, and even on a monthly basis. And this is going to be a way to kind of provide extra rewards to our ecosystem. And as we've defined, this percentage would be in the form of Tiki buybacks, staking rewards, and other things in the future as well. So it's obviously going to benefit us as holders. So we do have this percentage of fees going back. Also for the minting cost as well, which is obviously done on the Ethereum network, we do have that 20% allocated that's going to be used for Tiki buybacks and staking rewards as well. So also right off the bat as well, we do see a bit of a large sum of that money being put back into those things. And as we've kind of discussed with the Tiki buybacks, this is something that will be done strategically over time. We won't just instantly dump it back into the project. It's going to kind of be there to kind of support us in the long run and build up through these NFT extra stuff. So definitely that's something how you can kind of see it benefiting us on the BSC. I don't remember if I was so yeah, so Hodl King says so the plan for sex, what is the time frame? Do we need that? So there's no like specific time frame at the moment. And obviously, like we've said, we're going to be revising the roadmap. Ideally, I'd like to see something before end of year, but obviously, kind of determined, it's kind of dependent on a lot of different factors of where we can kind of get listed and how it's going to work. But yeah, I'm kind of hopeful that we can get listed something on a really great exchange at the end of the year. But we'll kind of progressively give the community updates on the status of this. But it's definitely something I'm really looking out for. And it's not something we're planning on ignoring ever, because centralized exchanges are a great way to open the floodgates for volume, as you've seen with a lot of other projects. And we obviously want to do this project justice and get listed on a higher volume exchange, and not kind of settle for a lot of the offers that we've been receiving at the moment. Samuel says, it's all good, no rush for getting listed on an exchange. If I'm understanding what you said correctly, to put some numbers, what you're saying, if an exchange had a 1 billion volume, that would be separated not directly and interact with PancakeSwap, but if there was only 100k, I'm not too sure if I understand that correctly. So, oh yeah, I think I understand what you're talking about. Yeah, so basically it would essentially work the exact same way. The volume that's kind of generated on these exchanges would reflect over to the PancakeSwap liquidity that we have, which is our standard form that we have now, and it would also be directional to the actual amount of supply that we have allocated on the exchange as well. So this would, like I said, be in the probably form of a monthly distribution or fortnightly distribution if this did eventuate. But obviously anything can change as time progresses, and these exchanges that we've seen, they're constantly evolving and adapting to these reward tokens as they're kind of popularized on the BSC. So anything can kind of change in the coming weeks and months, as we've kind of seen. So Justice got a question here. I'll let it talk. How you going?
Hey, Jake, I have a quick question about the NFT key.
Yeah, no worries.
If you manage to mint, let's say that you mint 8 of them, you will get 1 Genesis.
Yeah, that's
and you
correct.
have a chance to get more than 1, like if you're very lucky. So if you get 2, for example, is your pool rewards from the 300,000? No, wait. How much was it again?
Yeah, so there will be a daily pool available of 333,333, I believe, which is equates to around 30 million over a 90-day period. So this will be like a daily pool allocated. So yeah, I believe if you do have more than one Genesis class NFT, you basically kind of
Mhm.
doubling the amount of your kind of allocated to, if that makes sense.
Okay,
So
great. Thank you.
yeah, no worries. And obviously we'll kind of confirm this as we come up towards the release, but this is my kind of understanding about this. It's not, I'd highly doubt that it'll just be strictly to one only. It's like kind of a thingy. I believe it's more that you have, the more that you get, obviously.
Great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no worries. So yeah, I'll probably just see if does anyone else have any questions before we continue. I'm just going to check the YouTube live stream as well. No, it's all looking good over there. Great. So I'll probably wrap up the Tiki Talk AMA for today. We had some really great questions about Tiki, and if you do you have any more questions at all, do feel free to ask in the main chat. You can directly DM one of our amazing moderators in the team. We have great series of moderators that are all friendly and will answer all your questions. Yeah, but we'll probably wrap up the AMA for today. But thanks everyone for coming today. If you did jump in a bit late and you kind of want to know what was happening and what updates we had today, do feel free to check out the YouTube live stream as it is recorded on there. Also, I'll be posting some revised kind of the slides images into the main chat as an update, so you can kind of read over that if you like as well. So yeah, definitely thanks everyone for coming today. I'll probably close the voice chat after this, but yeah, like I said, if you have any questions, just feel free to reach out on the chats as well. So thanks everyone. I'll see everyone also next week for the episode 18 of Tiki Talk, as we kind of come towards the really exciting release of NFTiki. So it's going to be really awesome. And if I'm not wrong, it should be. Let me just check the calendar here. When today's the fall on? It's falling on like a Saturday, I believe. So it might be good lining up the AMA with the release of NFT. It's gonna be super exciting to see. And I have no doubt that we're gonna have a really successful pre-sale and general sale overall. You can kind of see the amount of listings that we have on the suite widget at the moment. I believe there's over 2,000 entries, and also there's been some really great entries over on the Discord as well. So if you are interested in getting a guaranteed entry into the pre-sale, I believe it's five invites on the Discord as well. So definitely something to go look into if you want a guaranteed spot on the whitelist. Yep, but I'll wrap up today. Thanks again, everyone. Hope everyone has an amazing day, and take it easy. I'll see you next week.